Welcome back to Words for the Mothers. Still to come is wine time, but first, let's rejoin our chat with Elliot. You mentioned that obviously that Bristol's got that lovely sense of community, much like Hackney, where you and Tessa have moved from. And you also mentioned off camera that you've had some celebrity interest from a fellow chef, which was Dean Edwards.
Yeah.
He just popped by, didn't he?
Yeah, he was in the area and sent me a message, and we sort of known each other for a long time on social media, but we'd never actually met. So he was in the area and said, "Is it okay to pop in?" So
I love that.
yeah, it was lovely.
And you were like, you're exactly like your profile.
Yeah, he's just a really lovely
Chef
guy.
dating.
Yeah, we had a nice chat, just showed him around briefly just before service, and it was just nice for him to pop in and say hi.
Yeah, he's we've had him on the show as well, and he's such a down-to-earth guy, much like yourself. And I was saying to you a moment ago that you are very kind of, you're not chefy in the egotistical way. Is there a Gordon Ramsay lurking within? Is that okay to ask?
Yeah, I'm sure deep down there is, but...
Do you ever swear in the kitchen?
Well, at the moment there's only me in the kitchen, so...
Swear at yourself?
Yeah, sometimes I do, to be fair. But also, I mean, we've got a really open kitchen as well, and we've got the 4 seats at kitchen table, and at the kitchen table you're literally next to the kitchen, so...
Yes. So it's hard to...
I mean, yeah, and also if you're not organised, you need to be organised as a chef anyway, and so if you are and everything's should be running fairly smoothly, there shouldn't be any need to be swearing and shouting. No. There's no need for it.
Very refreshing. Was it like that in London when you were a chef there?
Yeah, I mean, in fact, all the places I've worked, actually, it's always been fairly calm and no one's been too crazy, so yeah, it's nice. I mean, obviously, TV chefs have had a bit of a bad rap with the whole Ramsay thing, but and I'm sure there are kitchens out there. I know there are kitchens out there that are a bit screamy, shouty, sweary, but it takes a lot of energy to do that.
I think you must spend more energy cussing than you do cooking.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Which, while I like a cuss, I just, that's for me. Then it would lose impact.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's there to cook at the end of the day, and if you're screaming and shouting, it just takes everything out of it. So.
Yeah, we've talked a little about your girls. Do they cook much at home with you?
They love baking. My wife's a really good baker, and whenever she does any baking, they always love doing that. They've also got like a small pretend kitchen, children's kitchen, and first thing in the morning, they're both down there pretending to be cooking and frying stuff. And, yeah, it's really lovely.
So would you love it if they got involved in the family business as well?
Well, there's easier ways of making money than the catering industry, to be fair. So. Yeah. But it's one of those things, if you really love it, then, I think...
You'd be happy with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, Elliot, what's the dream for Boxy, do you think? What would you really love to achieve with it?
I think from the start we've always wanted to just, if we're fully booked lunch and dinner all the time, that's what we'd love. We're getting there. Yeah. Dinners are really, really busy at the moment. Lunches are still, they're getting busy, or they're fairly busy and they're up and down, but you never know. Yeah. But just as long as we're happy and it's sustainable, I think that's what we want from it. That's the dream. Yeah,
and do you ever get much sort of time for holidays or?
Yeah, so we close 2 days a week or 2.5 days a week. So we take off Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesday mornings. So we have like a big family day on the Sunday. Yes. And then Monday and Tuesday mornings we sort of pot around and do bits and bobs.
Oh, that's not so bad. Well,
it's like our weekend shifted a day from Saturday, Sunday to Sunday, Monday. But it's nice to have that block time off, so we just shut the whole restaurant for the 2 days. And then we took a week off in February.
Oh, you took a week off?
Yeah, closed up everything. We're taking a week off in the October half term as well, closing the whole restaurant and going away. So
is that something that you kind of like consciously do? Just think, right, we're definitely going to take at least a week off.
Yeah, because otherwise we'll just burn out. Yes. And everyone's got to have a holiday. Yeah. So
you got to have holiday. Yeah. I know that.
And then we've got to sort of block that week off because reservations are sort of so far ahead now. If you don't really take the time to take that block of holiday out, then people are booked, and we don't want to disappoint anybody.
No, and it's all worthwhile, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Well, Elliot, it's been lovely meeting you. Thank you so much for coming on the show, and I wish you loads of luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Clemmy, television's Richard Arnold or Xena?
It is the holy grail of my day. It is wine time with Ruth Wiles from the Clifton Wine School.
Hello.
Hello, Ruth. What have you got for us this week?
Well, today we're looking at bargains. So
I love a bargain.
we all love a bargain, but you want really good wine, but at the lowest possible price. It doesn't mean that you're going to have the cheapest wine available. Cheap wine is really usually pretty terrible and not a bargain.
Cheap wine is cheap for a reason. Really cheap wine, like £3
It
wine.
is, yeah.
So what should we start with, Ruth?
So the first one is a Marks and Spencer special. It's a Sauvignon Blanc from Italy, from a northeast Italy, a region called Friuli Gravi. It's the most expensive of the wines that we're going to try today, actually. It comes in at approximately £7.50 at the moment, whilst it's on offer.
So M&S.
M&S.
M&S is a kind of that sort of price range, isn't it?
It is, yeah. They don't have very much that's below that.
Oh, that's a really lovely smell. And Sauvignon Blanc, one of my least favourites, and that's.
Oh, really?
But that bouquet.
That bouquet, nice.
Is it bouquet?
Well, yes. Or
It's-
aroma.
Yeah. The smell.
The smell.
The smell, Ruth. It's lovely.
It's a lovely nose.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
There you go.
Is
That's
that a compliment?
success.
Yeah.
Excellent. I think you're one of the about 5 people in the UK at the moment that doesn't like Sauvignon Blanc.
That's lovely. I'm going to finish that.
Lovely.
So, Ruth, what have you got next for us?
So the next one is a South African wine. It's from the Cape, the Western Cape.
Oh,
It's a Chardonnay, I have to warn you. So some people really don't like Chardonnay, but as a red wine fan, you might actually like it more. So Chardonnay is a great white wine for people that don't really like white wine as much.
Okay.
Tends to be fuller bodied, higher alcohol, higher intensity of flavour, often oaked as well. This is a compromise between the two. This is an unoaked Chardonnay.
okay.
You just get the pure Chardonnay flavours.
It's quite subtle.
It is. It's a lot more restrained, is probably the word you'd use in the wine world.
Really?
Not that I'm completely sure what that actually means, but it's sort of held back. It's not so in your face with its sort of pow flavour, fruitiness. It's got quite a lot going on, and it's an absolute bargain. If you buy it on offer, it's £5.99, and it's great.
And where's that one from?
So this is from Majestic.
Right.
If you buy a single bottle, to be fair, it is a full £10.
But of course with Majestic, yeah.
It's Majestic. If you buy 6 of anything, then any different wines.
Well,
then
I always do. Like, my wine rack never runs dry.
It's a dangerous thing to let it run dry.
Oh, it makes me nervous. I'm going to finish that off. Waste not, want not.
Waste not, want not.
Well, I've got to teach my kids. Is that class?
That is pure class.
So next.
Next we have the Alamos Malbec. So Alamos, again, we're in Majestic, but I do think because we're looking at bargains, the place where you go and you buy 6 bottles, you get a better deal, I think. It's likely to be there. This is made by a man called Nicholas Catena. He is a world-class winemaker. He's winery, most of his wines are labelled under the Catena range, but this is his entry level. So we have the excellence in wine knowledge, the amazing equipment, but not using the very best grapes and not using all the top oak barrels that they have, etc.
Okay.
However, it's really, really good value for money, well-made wine. I think he won Winemaker of the Year, or Wine Man of the Year, I think.
Really?
A few years back internationally. Yeah, I'm waiting for a Wine Woman of the Year to come along.
You should
have a few in mind. But yeah, Wine Person of the Year, he won a few years back. But yeah, if you have that's nice.
Oh, that's lovely. Now you're talking.
Juicy, it's fruity, it's dark fruit.
I'm getting a bit of vanilla.
A bit of vanilla, yeah. It's oaked and it's well oaked. It's not, it's not cheaply oaked.
I've gone in. That's lovely.
So absolute bargain. Again, £10 if you buy only 1 bottle, but if you buy any mixture of 6, then at the moment that comes in at £6.99.
When you become a parent, your relationship with how you buy wine tends to change. So it is about a bargain quite often, and I do look to have my midweek there, my Friday night there, and my Saturday night, and it's all usually in a shop. But I think given what you've said about Majestic, I would probably look at kind of actually making a purposeful trip to somewhere like Majestic to just stock up.
It is often it's easier just to buy your wine where you are shopping anyway.
Yeah.
But actually, Majestic, because if you're looking for a bargain, you get really good value for money.
I do like that Majestic would have people on board to kind of say, actually,
if you like this, then you'll probably like that. And yeah, that's a good way.
The way that Amazon does it for you.
Yes. No, it makes sense.
Well, listen. Cheers, Ruth.
Cheers.
For bringing me wine.
You're welcome.
Woman. So Sally, that's all we've got time for in the series, because that's the last in the series. But hopefully we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.